I think it's time everybody knew. This is something I've been kind of keeping inside, and it's pretty obvious, I think. But sometimes what you think might not be obvious, and what it's confusing, and I better just talk to you about it. And I'm going to be moving, not permanently, but I'm going to be base camp. I call this base camp here, and base camp's going to be inside here because I'm renting this. That's right. Now, you might think, oh, that's your shed. That's what everybody is going to think. And that's what the person that owns the shed said. But, it doesn't matter. You'll see how I fix it up, and you'll see how I've lived in confined spaces before. And here, I'll try to slip in a photo of my first little shed I built that I lived in for a whole summer. And I went back and lived in it in Alaska. That's where I built it. And a friend of mine owned it. And I had to stay up there for a little bit. It was 40 below, and I stayed inside that little shed. I had a heater going. Anyway, bottom line about the shed, the bike, the backstory, and the whole deal, and if you've been watching me for a while, is this has already been a plan. It's something that I've been doing. And as I travel and I leave and I come and go, I'm blessed to be able to pay a little bit of money and have this shed for my storage. And now it's going to actually be where I sleep sometimes. It'll be too hot. When I'm back here in the summer, I won't stay in there. I'll sleep outside. But I'm going to fix it up like I did my shed up in Alaska, which I'm going to throw in some photos here of how I had it all set up. And that's where I'm going to be doing some videos from. I'll do some lives from in there too. But here's why I did it. To save money. And people will say, oh, you're a bum, you're homeless. Well, not exactly. I work online for a luxury vacation rental company, and I'm not going to say who. And then I also do projects. I'm a carpenter, and I go around all over the country and South America. Depending on who's got projects for me, I'll get called and go. But it makes more sense for me to live out of the country more often and here less, because it's just more expensive. And I'm 60 years old, man. I'm going to be, 65, and more I won't be here. But I planned for this. This was a plan. The other thing is, I will probably move on the Eastern Sierra. And you're going to see something real interesting about that and some of the stuff that fell into my life. And I'll just stop there about that and about where I want to be, and also what I'm going to be doing up there in the off season. So probably up in the Eastern Sierra, and then South America more and more in the winter. That always depends on what's going on, right? I've been there a lot, lived there for a year straight, and more than that, actually. So that's the whole plan is here. And if you're a retiring guy, or you're somebody that's kind of in my situation, this may not be an option for you, but it really cut down my expenses, and I don't have a car anymore. I don't have all those expenses of insurance and registration and just all the stuff that comes with having lots of stuff. And I've narrowed it down to a few bags, a couple of boxes in here, which you will see eventually, the bike, and things like that. So that's me. That's Tectonic. I'm a veteran climber, mountain guide, and I'm still going to be guiding. Hey, there's bees in here. And we'll still be traveling around on the mountains and biking a lot more. So, hey, I hope I don't get stung by bees because I'm allergic to them. Please like and subscribe. We'll be talking to you real soon. I better wrap it up before I